Howdy folks, it's Brian from South Georgia Hydroponics. Today we are going to talk about hybrid hydroponics. We're going to talk about the dirt raised bed or organic garden. It's not really organic, but it's dirt, okay? It's not hydroponics. We're going to talk about compost a little bit, talk about mulch a little bit, talk about seedlings for fall. It's that time. Y'all get ready. Well, y'all just hang out and see what's going on.
I like helping my daddy.
Alright, so, we started these plants, what was it, less than 30 days ago. They are already climbing up the crop netting, and they're just looking great. There's male blossoms. Not seeing any females yet, but it won't be long. I read somewhere one time that cucurbits and squash always put out a mass of male flowers to start out with, and there's a reason for that. They're actually being smart by putting out the male flowers. They're attracting pollinators so that when they do start setting female flowers, one, there's enough male flowers to make sure that they get pollinated, and two, the pollinators have already made this a designated feeding location. So I thought that was kind of neat, and I actually do see the first, let's see, where's it at? Oh, there it is. First little cucumber from this round. So it won't be long, and I will be picking cucumbers and making pickles. Very exciting. I am super excited about this hydroponic, hybrid hydroponic system. I think it's going to do really well for me. And I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it benefits you. I love sharing what works and does not work for me, because if I could keep you from going through some suffering, that's a blessing too. I'm going to take you around front and show you what we got going on there. So here we are in the front raised bed. I do have some yellow zucchini getting ready to start. That's pretty exciting. Let me tell you, it's an interesting plant. As you see here, worms decimated this portion of the plant. But this beauty put out a side shoot, and that's all the same plant, folks. So it recovered itself. I thought that was kind of neat. I have spread out some compost. What else do I put in my compost? Let me show you this. South Georgia, we are blessed with blue crab, and blue crab, I get a twofer. I like twofers. The shells from the blue crab adds calcium and other minerals to the soil. And you know, folks, you don't have to grind this up super fine. These are pretty fragile shells. They'll break down pretty easy when you walk on them, when you're raking them, so on and so forth. And it'll add vital nutrients to your soil. So if you eat blue crab, put them in your garden. It'll be fine. This basil, it got away from me. It got wild, so I cut it way back, and it's looking good still. Super chili, beautiful. More super chili, jalapenos. I want to show you something that I discovered the other day. I haven't decided exactly how I want to handle it. If you step back and you see those jalapenos are on the front side of the bed, okay? So what does that mean? Well, it means anything I plant back here is going to be shaded from sunlight, and that's not a good. It's not a good thing. It'll cause your plants to get leggy and just not be real strong, healthy plants. Let me show you an example. You see how long the leaves are on this squash as compared to this squash? What's happening is that plant over there is reaching for sunlight, and it's doing okay, but it would do better if it could get more direct sunlight. So I'm torn. I've got a lot of beautiful jalapeno plants, and I'm not sure whether I want to just cut them back, leave them in place, or dig them up and move them. I do want to overwinter these plants simply because when spring comes, I'll have nice, healthy plants that don't have to go through transplant shock, and they'll be ready to set flowers and peppers immediately as soon as the weather gets above 75 degrees or so at night. So what do you think? Should I transplant these to a different location or just cut them back? Curious. Like I said, I put out some of my compost. And you see there's no weeds in there. And if you remember, I told you that the unfinished portion of the compost will become mulch. So take a look. It's like dried grass. And what's happened is all of the composted portion, the finished portion, has washed out. And this is now feeding bugs and worms. Let's see if we can find some worms. There's a bug. Here's something else. Because there is a layer of mulch. See how dry it is on top, right? It's dusty. But down below, it's nice and moist. See that? That is why you want mulch. It'll help retain that moisture in the earth. So we'll push all that back. That's doing good. Let's see. That's really it for up here, folks. I do have a pineapple growing here, so I'm going to give that a shot. Obviously, pineapple takes a long time to grow. This plant is not bothering anybody, especially me. So I'm going to let it grow, and we'll see if we can make a pineapple. Okay, so thank you for stopping in and spending some time with me. I always enjoy that. I want to thank you, thank all the subscribers to my channel. Last time I checked, I'm up to 113, and man, that's just exciting to me. a year ago, I think I had 20. And each of those subscriptions has been extremely encouraging for me to continue doing this channel and sharing a piece of my life with you. So everybody that has subscribed, thank you. On new subscribers coming up in the future, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. So y'all get out and grow something. God bless.